a little thing called life. So if you watched last week, you saw that I did not put a video up, and my deepest, sincerest apologies. Really didn't have much of a valid reason as to why I didn't post, other than just some technical issues. It won't happen again. I hope everybody had a good 4th. I enjoyed my 4th. Mackenzie experienced her first 4th of July. She didn't do much, but she did have 2 outfit changes because that's how divas roll, and she slept most of the day. So that's pretty much how our 4th went. Barbecued and enjoyed family time, but that's it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope everybody is having a really good week so far. It is Thursday, and aka Baby Friday, and I don't know what I'm gonna talk about today. I really don't know. I was hoping I was gonna bring Mackenzie on, but once again, the princess fell asleep on me literally right before I started filming. So I don't know if she's camera shy. No, take that back. She's not camera shy. The little girl loves the camera, but I don't know. I've been wrecking my brain all week trying to figure out what am I gonna say, what I'm gonna talk about, and I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Unless y'all want to hear how me and my husband met, I can talk about that. That's always interesting to me, and I think I'll talk about that. And then at the end, if you're in a relationship, you can share with me your how we first met stories, and we can compare notes. How about it? So, my last video talked about being pregnant and everything, and really didn't talk about me and my husband, but me and my husband, we've been together for 13 years. We met when we were in high school. He was 18, I was 16, and we've been rocking together ever since then. We've been married for 3. But this is how we met. So and you guys will learn more about me on this subject, but I'm originally from Miami, Florida, and we kind of moved back and forth between and I'm in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. So we moved between Oklahoma and Florida pretty much my whole childhood. Just went back and forth there. But when we came back to Tulsa and settled down for good, this is when I met my wonderful husband. We all went to the same church growing up. When we did stay here when we were littler. Is that a word? Littler? When we were younger, we all went to the same church. His family knew my family, so it was just kind of like one of those things. We just kind of knew each other. Anyway, when we came back, me and my sister came back first, and we spent the summer with my brother and my grandmother and all our cousins that was here in Oklahoma. And we went to his aunt's house. I believe it was his aunt's or his mom's. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm all in my 14-year-old best self glory. 14. And he had just came home from football practice. I remember like it was just today. He walked in and his aunt was like, Carla. My husband's name is Carlos, by the way. And no, he's not Mexican. No, there's nothing against... everybody thinks he is. He's not. His name just happens to be Carlos. He walks in and he's like, what? Just being a typical 17-year-old or 16-year-old at that time. Just typical. And his aunt was like, well, look who's here. And it was me and my sister. We were just doing something random. Me and my sister always doing something random. We can never just be in a space and be normal. Like we just have to be awkward. Anyway, we were doing whatever, and he was like, oh, what's up? Hey, good to see y'all. I ain't see y'all in forever, and this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know who this hunk of Hershey bar is and where he came from, but that literally made my summer. After that, I was like, we're gonna go to church. He gonna be there. Like, I was like just that much more excited to be at church. Not that I didn't like being at church, but I was like that much more excited because I knew he was gonna be there. And for me, it was love at first sight. Other people might say otherwise. For them, I don't believe love at first sight. For me, it was. I knew he was mine when I first seen him. So, we hanging out during the summer, you know, just hanging out, and I'm crushing on him bad. I'm like I had it bad. I still have it bad, but I had it bad. Like bad. It was horrible. I was thirsty over this young man, and he had a girlfriend, which sucked, and that was just my husband that walked by. He had a girlfriend at the time, and there he goes again. He had a girlfriend at the time, and I didn't like her. I'm just gonna be frank. I didn't like her because she wasn't for him. I was. And but school started, and I started my freshman year in high school, and I met some knucklehead who will remain nameless because he doesn't deserve a name. He's just a knucklehead. And I guess to kind of pass the time, because you know I knew eventually he would be mine. That was my mind frame. I knew he would be mine eventually, and
don't believe anything she's saying.
He would tell you otherwise. He would tell you I was a jerk and this and this and that, which I wasn't. That's a different story for a different day. Anyway, finally, the knucklehead I was seeing at the time decided that he wanted to take another girl to the... Okay, let me back up. And y'all gonna think I'm shady for this, but I'm not shady. I'm not shady for this. So around September, October every year here in Oklahoma, the fair comes to town, and this is big to do. It's like a carnival, rides, fair, food, and everything. It's just kind of what people love to do, and that's what we did. So we went as a group. It was me and my sister, my husband, his two cousins, and his friends. And because we all went to the same church and we always hung out, it was almost kind of like one of those group outing things. Well, his cousin was crushing on my younger sister. So we all ended up somehow kind of booed up in a sense. Really, but not really. We ended up kind of booed up. And I ended up with, you can guess it, I ended up with Carlos. And we just walk in, and, you know, he's just being the charmer that he is, y'all. This man is charming. Like, you see him on the streets, run, because he is charming, okay? He's charming. Anyway, me and him walk in, and he has his arm around my shoulder, and I'm all like, you know, like, oh, okay. Well, what happened, what happened was one of the knucklehead's friend saw me and Carlos together, and I guess it kind of relayed back to him. He never said anything to me because that following week he was at the fair with another girl, and he was introducing her as his girlfriend. And I was like, okay. So I'm on the phone with him trying to figure out XYZ and what happened, and he pretty much was like, yeah, I want to be friends. I don't want to be with you no more. Primarily because I want to give up the goods, and I wasn't going to. And that was that. So, my feelings were hurt for like a good 5 minutes. And then after that, I was like, all right. I redirected my focus back to Carlos. So I'm just playing it cool. I think him and his girlfriend was still together at the time. So this, mind you, my first time I was 14. So the summer of 2014, that summer I was 14. That when I turned 15, and then we went another year, then I went 16. So we speed up until we get to where we actually started dating. Another funny thing, my sister actually liked him. Y'all gonna think I'm really shady, but I'm really not. It's just kind of how everything is played out. My sister kind of thought he was cute. And I never told her I thought he was cute. I never told her I really liked him. I just told her I thought he was cute too. But she wanted me to pretty much be her wingman. So one night he was over, and we were just hanging out and chilling, and she goes, hey, she pulls him to the side and she goes, can you see if he kind of what he thinks about me? And I was like, yeah, I can do that. I'll put my sister on. I'm not a hater by any means. I'm gonna put my sister on. So we sitting there, we're chilling, and I think we were in my room at the time. We were just chilling, and mind you, we were just friends. Like, we were literally just like friends, like homies. And we sitting there, and I was like, so somebody I know has a crush on you, and they kind of want to know what you think about them. And he was like, who? And I was like, my sister. And he goes, oh, he started to keep this little smirk thing, and he goes, well, he's like, she's cute and everything, but I kind of see her more like a little sister, if anything. I don't see her in that way. She's like a little sister. And I was like, okay, respect it, you know. So I kind of let some time go by. We sitting there chilling. I made an excuse why I had to leave the room. So she's waiting for me. I was like, well, he said you're cute. I was like, but he thinks she's more of a like a little sister. And she was like, oh, okay, well, it is what it is. Which is crazy because my sister's into girls. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know. But anyway. And she goes, well, maybe you should see if he likes you. And I was like, you think? And she was like, I mean, yeah. Every time he come over, y'all end up talking and y'all end up being the ones hanging out. And I was like, I'll try it. I'll see. Whatever. What I'm expecting to know, because as charming as he is, he played hard to get. I was the chaser. I wasn't the chasey. I wasn't getting chased. I chased him, and I'm proud to admit it, because if I saw it, I wanted it, and I wasn't gonna play the whole, oh, he's gotta come to me. No, I wanted him, and I got him. Hello. Anyway, so we're sitting there, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so, what you think about me? I don't think he was expecting me to ask that question, and I can't believe I even blurted that out, but I did. I was like, so what you think about me? And he's like, I mean, yeah, I don't. He's like, I definitely don't see you as a little sister. And I was like, all right. I don't see you like no brother either. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, so you want to try to get to know each other? I'm like, I don't know where you are with your girlfriend, or if you're single. I was like, I know I'm single, you know. And he's like, no, we can, you know. So we this is like around November, December-ish. I can't remember the exact month, but we started talking, and from that day on, we was just talking, getting know each other, texting. We didn't make anything official, but we were just like talking and just getting to know each other, a little flirtatious, little here and there. And it was January 7th. I would never forget it. We made it official. Still texting. We was just kids. And we were texting. I was like, we've been talking for a while. Again, me just going after I wanted. I was like, we've been talking for a while. So what's good? So like, are we together? Are we not? What's what's going on? Pretty much in a nutshell. And you know, long story short, yeah. We got together, and we've literally been rocking with each other ever since then. We have not broken up. We didn't do that breakup stuff. That's literally my best friend. And y'all saw him walking past. And then one day I would have him sit down and tell his side of the story. Again, he's probably going to make his side seem like I was just like a meanie. And I'm not mean at all. I'm not mean. But that's pretty much how we met. And how we've been rocking. And we've been each other's left and right hand since then. Yeah. That took up 13 minutes. And yeah, but I'm really interested to seeing how you guys, if you are in a relationship, how you guys met. Share me in the comments, and share this video, and I want to see how other people, and tag me, and if you do share it, and just let me know how. I'm interested to see. I love how we met. I'm a sucker for love. I love love. But something I want to start incorporating in my videos towards the end is giving a shout out to another YouTuber, somebody who's trying to come up, or somebody who is already popping and I know them and they're doing a good job, and I just want to send shout out and love and get them to get followed and get followers and so on and so forth. Aisha Johnson, I cannot remember her exact YouTube name. I will put it in the description though. Go follow her. She does everything natural hair, and her natural hair is bomb.com. Like she is like hair goals for me. I love her. But she goes on there, and her videos talks about pretty much what they do not tell you about natural hair. I know you see a lot of videos where these girls their twist outs are like so defined, but they don't tell you they've been doing it for 10 years. Or you know, their curl pattern is just popping, and again, they don't tell you they've been working at it for 10 years. So she really gives you the real about it and tells you, you know, ways that it is a process and that it takes time, and I love it. I'm a follower of hers, and I get hair pointers for her. As you can see, I'm doing the natural thing. I've been natural for about 3 years. Yeah. So and the struggle is still real for me. So definitely go and watch her, follow her, and subscribe, and like her videos and watch her videos. She's trying to do her YouTube thing as well. So definitely give Aisha Johnson some love. Again, I cannot remember her page off the top of my head, but it will be in the descriptions. And that's pretty much it for me today. Don't have really nothing else, because if I stay on here too much longer, I'll start babbling and talking about the same thing over and over again. One of these days, I promise Mackenzie is gonna. Oh, Mackenzie got her ears pierced today. And she took it like a G. And her birthday's in April, so her birthstone is, of course, diamonds. So she has I'm in trouble. That's all I know. I'm in trouble. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna wrap up, and please, 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 always, if you like the video, please like it, subscribe, hit the little bell in the corner so you can get alerted to all my videos, and please share. Talk about me positively, and if you're gonna talk about me negatively, just don't talk about me at all. Already I do, because people love to come and see what you're doing if you're talking negatively. So if you're talking about me, just please tell them to come check out my page and subscribe, so at least they could be nosy and keep watching. All followers are good followers if you ask me. So with that being said, I am Janine, and this is a little thing called life. Peace.